I feel I was a much higher class, higher quality nerd like 2, 3 years ago than I am right now. Back then I was into shit and I was in deep. I was knee deep in everything. You know, Star Wars, DC, Marvel, independent comics, fiction. I was into a lot. And now it's kind of gone away, a lot of it. You know, the MCU's done, Star Wars isn't the way I view Star Wars anymore. DC is improving, thankfully, and I think that might be my second wind if DC really picks up the shit and ends up putting out some more good products. That would be great, and I'd really appreciate that. It might bring me back in. You just don't know what's going to be the switch that puts you back into your nerd mode, you know? And I feel yesterday's video with Star Wars Theory, the Vader fan film cinematic part 2 with Mace Windu, I think it may have done something to me because I've just not been able to not think about Star Wars for like the whole day. And I think I'm gonna make the change. I think I'm gonna do it. And I think it's time to let love back into my nerd life again, you know? As opposed to the hatred I've had for Star Wars for the last few years. So we'll see. Hey, NarendraTheComic here. Right now, I'm just going to be saying that, yes, Star Wars Theory did a very good job yesterday. With the video I reacted to, Vader fan film number 2, cinematic. It was more like a short. It wasn't a full episode like the first one, but it was really well done, just like a lot of fan films are nowadays. And I've kind of opened myself back up to Star Wars. You know, back a few years ago, I was watching Star Wars Theory every day, every other day. Star Wars Explained, I remember that was another channel consistently, and also Collider Jedi Council. I was very into this stuff, and I still am to some degree, but I feel it's more nuanced. It's not as biased as it used to be, and maybe that's a good thing. You know, having a bit of skepticism is healthy, but I think that maybe after hearing what people have said about The Mandalorian and how good that show is, and I know one of the big spoilers is AHSOKA Tano is in that show. She is indeed played by Rosario Dawson, which I've good things and bad things about that casting, but I'm not gonna say anything really because I haven't watched the show and I don't want to push bias and push my opinion on it when I haven't seen it. But yeah, some spoilers have come out. I haven't seen a bunch of spoilers, to be honest. I know there's a baby Yoda, which is giant and was a giant meme for the last year. But apparently the season finale just happened and there's buzz everywhere. I'm literally just, I'm eyes off it. I'm not seeing anything because I think I am actually going to watch this show. There's only like 16 episodes. So Star Wars, you done me dirty. You've done everyone dirty from the official shit. And now I think maybe it's been a year, it's been a whole year now since Rise of Skywalker came out, which was kind of the last nail in the coffin. And it wasn't JJ's fault, as I said. He was just trying to make a decent film with the hacked away IP and the hacked away ship that he was handed with The Last Jedi and from what Rian Johnson did to the franchise. So I don't blame JJ at all. He did what he could, and he didn't make a film that I enjoyed that much, but I think he made an okay film. I didn't like it, but it was fine. It's not a good Star Wars film. It's not a good film. But at least it kind of felt like Star Wars a little bit. Not a lot. Like, the prequels feel like Star Wars. The OG trilogy is Star Wars. And Rogue One also had that element of Star Wars-ness to it, a Star Warsiness to it. So if The Mandalorian can encapsulate some of that OG trilogy, maybe even some prequel trilogy vibes, then maybe Star Wars can be saved. I think it's a very long road for most people to accept the way fans were treated and they were treated and how they were told they were wrong and they're this and that, and any phobe and any ist, you know, thrown at them because they didn't like a film or they didn't like a character. But, you know, coming from someone who loved the books, who loved the films, who loved the comics, who loved the TV shows, the animated shows, you fucked up. You didn't course correct and you didn't treat the fans how the fans should have been treated, and you got your just desserts. The last film, I think, barely made over $1 billion, which really, to be fair, I think we made our point there with the lack of repeat viewings, and it didn't make that much money. I know we say $1 billion, whoa, it's huge, and we might not see $1 billion films for quite a long time now considering the way the world is, but trust me, that film should have made a lot more than $1 billion, and The Last Jedi should have made a lot more than 1.3. Obviously, The Force Awakens was huge, made over $2 billion. It's because the pent-up demand there was for that project and for Star Wars coming back into the culture. But, yeah, maybe it's time. The Mandalorian, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a watch. Maybe I'll do watch-alongs. Maybe I'll do episodic reviews in January when I do get it. Maybe I'll get it like end of January, beginning of January. I suppose it is beginning of January now. Maybe I'll get it once WandaVision comes out, because apparently in the UK there's a deal for like £60 for the year, which honestly, pretty damn good considering the amount of shit that's going to be on it, and the good shit, and the very, very good stuff. So yeah, Star Wars, maybe it can still be saved. I'm not expecting it, but I'm hoping. And now my mindset is positivity, and I think they've learnt their lesson. I think that they know that they messed up, and hopefully we can go onwards and upwards. And to quote someone else out there, to quote the big man Stan Lee, Excelsior, my friends. We will strive once more. We'll try once more. And what's life if it's not for second chances, right? Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then Darth Vader himself is gonna come after you. Now, from yesterday, we didn't get to see Darth Vader in the short film, in the cinematic by Star Wars Theory, but you heard the breathing, you heard the that was messed up. My throat kind of messed up there, but you heard the lightsaber. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my voice every like 5 days, and I'm like, shit, have to make a video. But yeah, Vader will come after you. You don't want that. You really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You have been great. I just hit my arm rather hard. But you've been great. And I'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. My arm is really hurting, but I do make a video every day, and been doing it every day for over 2 years now. We ain't stopping till we get 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe, pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never not here. Just how it goes. We also bring the bakwas, and bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi. You learn words here once in a while. Bakwas is one you should know if you've been watching a couple videos. So we do a lot of things here, bringing the bakwas, bringing the nonsense, quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never not here. Throughout all the taglines there, just so you know, we do have taglines, and those were basically all of them. See you tomorrow. More of the same, but slightly different, but basically the same once more. See you tomorrow. Skadoosh.